If you're locking in just now, this is Professor Ian is here represented for World Power Sound tonight. And we were planning to have a little bit more of the crew, but unfortunately, we didn't get the rest of the crew. But Ian is here, and everything is all right. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the UpnLive show.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, and I can see you're quite preoccupied on your phone.
No, I was just checking some information that was sent to me earlier.
Okay,
but that's fine. I'll put the phone on one side because I don't want to be distracted to your interview.
Yes, sir. Can we have a whole lot of things to talk about, you know? A whole lot of things about. Firstly, for those of you watching and don't know anything about World Power Sound, can you just give me a quick like a rundown of your sound system?
Well, World Power Sound System is a sound system that's basically, it's not new. It's our old sound system. We've got like, how many years? I would say maybe about 35 years experience.
That's quite some time.
Yeah, a whole heap of time because I've been playing sound from the age of 9. So I grew up in a sound system. My father was a owner for a sound system. So World Power is versatile. We can play for the old, the young, and the new.
So how did the sound started?
The sound started when me and Alton Slaughter started playing sound together, right? I was playing a sound here at Aquarius. Everybody don't know Aquarius, crazy, King Lama, the work. We left Aquarius and started do our own thing. And we named Alton Slaughter and Professor Ian, and the name was too long to put on flyers. So we decided, so it makes sense with us farm a name. We think about a few names, and the best one that works was World Power.
Okay.
So that's how the name World Power came along.
And that wasn't, what year was that?
That was in 2004, I think it was.
2004.
Yeah.
So quite some time.
Quite some time.
So what happened then? Because things evolved, and since 2004, you're playing a few parties. What you just started doing like shows and things grew up then? Because I realized that the sound has progressed, and there was other members join the sound.
As I said to you, we weren't new. Was about long time, so people know it. So eventually, by we playing out as Alton Slaughter, Professor Ian, we used to get booking same way.
Yeah.
So when World Power come along, it was just a name, and we are building name. But just I try to make the name established as our name was, because the name was actually Alton Slaughter, Professor Ian.
Okay.
So basically, you guys was doing your thing individually.
No, it was a joint team.
Okay, so it's just a problem with the two name them on the flyer.
Yeah, so people used to complain, so we decided, so might as well just get a name. So we just farm the name World Power. So
makes sense.
When we did that now, everybody said, might as well run with it. So we run with it, we do a launch party, people work with it, which they said can't work, I would just deal with it.
Okay, and then you had quite a few members, because I'm just trying to run through the members in I can't remember. I know there's Ainsley, there's...
Who's? Sorry, say that again?
Is it Ainsley? What's his name?
No, Denzel.
Denzel. Let's call him Ainsley. I don't know why. Denzel. Big up Denzel as well.
Yeah, you got Denzel, Fitzroy, Moss Boss. You've got Ross Elijah, he's a new member.
Yeah.
You've got Bones was a former member for World Power.
Okay,
So
that's...
It's still a bit associated because it's family, you understand?
Yes,
so we're not really, but...
Okay.
But otherwise, that you've got Sheldon, World Mag. You don't know, these are day one from there. And then you have me, Archangel, and Alton Slaughter still there in the background still. You understand?
Yeah, but I don't know who's Alton Slaughter.
How long have you been here?
I've been in UK about 9 years now.
Okay, so probably that's why. Alton Slaughter I think he was missing from the sound for about maybe what? Is it 10 years? No, maybe more than 10 years.
That's what I'm doing. So when I came to the UK, it was mostly Archangel and Professor Ian I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So talk us to the inception of Archangel, because I think Archangel brought something different to the sound as well.
Archangel was a member of Aquarius as well.
Okay.
And when Archangel was in Jamaica, he was on Jamaica on a long holiday. We started the sound World Power between me and Slaughter.
Yeah.
So we got the sound going and everything. When Archangel returned back to the UK, the whole of we are friends, the whole of we are family. So we decided, say, let's bring him on back on the sound and make the sound, the team get stronger.
Yeah.
So that's when Archangel returned back in England and was a member of World Power. So from there, it was just that's how it worked. It was just magic after that.
We can see that. But obviously, World Power Sound has faced a lot, especially in the dancehall hemisphere, because far often times, you guys has been labeled as just, what should I say now? The people who, I want to say, controlling the business. Because when I came here, that was word on the street. That World Power Sound is more controlling the parties in terms of who's getting booked, and it's just word on the
Basically,
street.
everybody is balling Kingship at their sound system or their DJ name. So, would like to clarify that and say, who really run the place? Because you have basically the top guns and people who've been doing it a long time, like Squidly, Andrew Fresh, Gangsta Kid, and then let's go on and on and on. Robots,
Right.
Lizard. You get me?
When you said people was doing it long, I came to England and saw Squidly, World Boss Lizard, Andrew Fresh, all of them. They was here long before me. You understand? So I was a newcomer on the block, right?
Yeah.
But you just said something about World Power was in control, like basically controlling who play and certain that. That's not the case.
But no, it's just, to be honest, when I'm asking questions, I have to ask exactly what I've heard and the rumors.
Yeah,
know
I understand what
it's
you're
only,
saying,
only
but-
right for you to clear it up.
Yeah,
And
that's why I'm putting everything on the table right now. World Power, for instance, World Power is one. So remember, I do graphics design myself.
Yeah.
And a lot of the promoters them will link me, right? And doing their flyers, sometimes they ask me what sound to book. The first thing I said to them, listen, I can't tell you who sound to book. I'm a flyers designer, no.
Yeah.
So you have to talk to a flyers designer. Any information you give me, that's what I put on the flyers. Any sound you want to book, you book that. Most of the time when I do flyers for promoters, when they see me at the dance playing music, they say to me, I didn't know that you play sound.
Yeah.
So I don't go to them and tell them who to book or who not to book. That's not my business. My business is to do the job that you give me to do. So when it come down to the point of booking sound system, I don't tell a man who to book. A man just go by how him feel like the person that can play, or him go by the word of mouth of the people in the street. I don't determine who's gonna play, or where they're gonna play, or what time they're gonna play. I respect every DJ, every single DJ.
All right. And for now, 2019, where do you see World Power Sound? How you guys situated in the dancehall space? Are you at a place that you are comfortable with, or would you like changes?
To be a sound man in the business and get too comfortable is not a good thing. So I can never be comfortable with the position that World Power is in. I always have to try to work to a better position. You understand? I want to establish a sound that we can know, say, yeah, World Power is like a company where we know, say, it can bring in new faces, bring new people to the sound, because that's how I see it. I don't want to be the person who I say, yeah, I'm relaxed because I'm in a position where World Power is established with upon, the top 10 or the top 5 or something like that. No, that's not me.
Now, speaking about something like you guys have a lot of members, how is it we'd never see some of the other members out and some of the events?
You see certain events, you have certain events that certain other DJ them will play. Fitzroy, for instance. If you go to certain events, you will see Fitzroy playing, right? And you won't see him in the dancer because he's a bit shy. He's a bit shy to play in the dancer, but he's good.
But you are a bit reserved as well.
I'm reserved, but playing music in the big crowd, that's not a problem.
Okay.
I will stay behind the sound system and play my music.
Yeah.
When the video light come, me I got hide.
We know that.
That's just me, but
yeah.
Fitzroy, no matter if the video light is not there or whatsoever, I'm not going to play. And he's a good DJ. A really, really good DJ.
I've always said this, that World Power has potential to take over London. But me personally, I always think that the sound is not marketed it's not marketed to its full potential.
And I agree with you 1,000,000%, because the team that we have, it should be easy for us to do that.
Yeah, that's why
we have somebody to do everything. Any form of media, we've got a personality to make sure that, they could do this. We've got a graphics designer, we got a video person, we got a photographer, we got selectors, we got sound system, we got everything. So I don't see the reason why it's not. I can't even say I don't see the reason. I know the reason why. Just too laid back.
Explain the reason why.
Just too laid back. Yeah, just too laid back.
That means that's the same thing. You're comfortable.
You're comfortable.
No, it's laid back and comfortable is two different things. Yeah, comfortable is when you decide, say, you know what, I've done it. I don't need to do nothing more. Laid back is like you said, you know what, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna take a little longer time to do it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I think that's the problem. We can do it, but we just wait for somebody either juke you with a needle.
I say you have
Let
to
me
move.
no, let me
Why?
let me change
that
that.
so, man?
That's a why right there. That's a
Why?
why right there. That's a why right there. Yeah, wait for somebody else push you and say to you, you know what, you need to do that.
Why again?
Yeah,
No, push.
that's
push.
all right. So for World Power sound, moving forward now.
What's the future of World Power Sound? Because like you call some name, I don't know if them young, old or something. I know it's you and Archangel predominantly controlling the dancehall scene for World Power. Who is the next shooter you come out? Because
As I
you
said
have
to
a
you,
lot
alright.
of young guns who are rising up in the dancehall and you can't be too comfortable in your seat because
Like you said,
a man can turn over your chair.
the young guns. Bones was a young gun, right?
Yeah.
And Bones had joined partnership with a different selector right now. And
Yeah.
he's doing his thing. And he might have mad influence, which is his sound as well. So Bones did go on good, but in branch out to a different team.
Yeah,
Right? But still have the same link, we still did, well, as I said, we're families. So Elijah is there, Fitzroy is there. I'm gonna try convince Fitzroy to step forward because, as I said, he's a good selector. Elijah, everybody know Elijah. Elijah is a proper selector. He can play for the young, the old, whatever.
Me
whatever it is.
I know Russell Elijah, man, a bad DJ, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna step. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next month, maybe next year. I think it will be the time for me to step away from the limelight and make the younger person step forward. Because to be honest with you, I've got other things on the agenda that I need to take care of.
Yeah, and somebody else have to come up in the ranks. Like we see all of the great sound them do it, the stone of the base of the sea. All of the great sound do it. Once you have talent in the camp, you need to shoot them to the forefront at some point.
Yeah, because you can't make the sound to rely upon one person or two person.
Yeah.
Because otherwise from that you can't go nowhere.
That's
Exactly.
a problem.
You
That's a
understand?
problem.
Because I see, for instance, I say Firelinks sound. Firelinks, big up Firelinks, I'm a bridging from long time. Firelinks sound, when them bust big time, yeah, people want to hire Firelinks. If Firelinks gone up on tour and them hire the sound at Jamaica, people don't have the same energy because guess what? The sound was built
On fire.
on Firelinks. So that's what we're going to try to do. We need to make World Power established as a company, just like how Stone Love is established as a company. So
Yeah.
once you book Stone Love, it don't matter who
We select
you
a
book. You book Stone Love, they're going to send someone to you that can do the job.
Makes
You
sense.
understand?
That's the whole purpose of you naming the sound instead of giving the sound your name.
Alton Slaughter and Professor, yeah.
Exactly.
yeah.
That's the whole purpose because it was a dream established here. Say, sometime down in the future we're gonna have other members who have to step up to the plate. But as what I'm saying, I don't see nobody stepping up to that plate as yet in the dancehall scene. It's
that's-
always you and Archangel.
As I said to you, I agree with you. But Fitzroy, man, I'm going to pressure Fitzroy more to step forward.
Well, you might say him bad enough, but him have gone prove himself out there in a dancehall realm.
Jack, I want to see some evidence.
Yeah, we have to see evidence because like yo, World Power big sound. If you not play to his standard, you don't know. You might be like sitting like over sting. You know, Buckle might fling and be things.
Well,
But
I've never had that happen before.
So,
And
alright.
I'd see me forward and I dance already, yeah? And Fitzroy was there. And I actually let him play in the dance. And he going good.
makes
You
sense.
understand? Him play the music, him play it good, him play it the right place, him know what for drop. The MC was Archangel as usual.
Hold on there. I'm stopping right there. Speaking about MC, me always see a lot of mixers coming through your guys' ranks. What about the MC? What going on with the part there?
Yeah, that's the problem. We don't have a lot of MC. It's just one MC.
So it's recruitment problem.
It's not even recruitment problem, you know, because
So if
there's a
Archangel
few
sick, if
people
Archangel
that
sick, what go happen? You talk?
listen. I used to. Back on Aquarius, I used to do it,
Mm.
but it's just that to me, I don't need to if he's there. You understand? If he's not there, then I have to fill in.
No, me can't picture see you attacking a man dance.
But that's what I try to tell you. I
Yeah.
used to do it. Because back when I used to play Aquarius used to have 4 bookings one night. And everybody knew Aquarius. Aquarius was a big sound. So we have 4 bookings one night. Archangel gone one place, Alton Slaughter gone one place, King Glamour gone one place, and I went to a different place. And everybody played them music and give the people them the same vibes. And I used to talk.
Well, I like to see that.
The talking went back in the days, as a reaching out to all the people.
No reaching out, no reaching out.
Or a modern day talking.
No reaching out. What about modern day talking? No swearing, but modern day talking. Because I know enough of the selector them nowadays is all about swearing.
But I pay money for come
girl
here.
this, girl that. You don't pay money?
No, for come here, you attack. Cause,
Yeah.
you know?
No, but as I said to you,
no.
Dragon, hear me I said to you.
All right. So
I see, I'd say to you, me I play sound for years. Yeah? When I used to play sound in Jamaica, me I play sound, I was a Clash selector. I was the man who attacked for Clash with sound. Yeah? So it might seem strange to the two of you, yeah? But I was the one who attacked for Clash with sound. Now drink my Guinness and then chill out and know
all
some me
right.
that.
So here we go now. All right. This coming Thursday are your birthday. Yeah.
Earth strong.
Earth strong. I know your style already. You got to tell me say you go relax and
Why?
Know your style.
Why?
Why?
No, listen to me.
That, you know?
No, me no, I'm not care. I mean, I one DJ or one MC or whatever. I don't care what you guys want to say, whatever. I will say, always say what I think is right in context of my speaking.
Okay,
alright?
sorry.
So let's forward back to what we were saying. I know what you're gonna say in terms of this coming Thursday. You need to be on the microphone for the first time to make your fans and your supporters see that side of Ian's music, because we never see you doing that.
I would say more closer to retirement.
So, but you can't just retire and not give with
That's
that
why I
justice.
said closer to retirement. So I would keep a retirement dance. We know say I'm me a play. Sheldon, as a Sheldon said, him volunteer for mix the music then. So closer to retirement.
I think I drinks.
Yeah, so closer to retirement, I will do that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
World Power Sound has been into most of the biggest events them in London. I can say the UK as well, because I see you guys go all over. What has been the most challenging event that you have done, so you can remember about something where you know you're in a difficult spot and you have to do something extra to come out?
Now there's quite a few, because as I said, enough of the DJ them know them stuff. So when you're playing at certain dances and you're in a lineup with certain DJ, you have to expect the unexpected. There's quite a few dances, but I can't put my finger on one particular dance at the moment, but I know there's quite a few dances that I've been in a situation where the DJ them is like, you've got 6 DJs, and out of the 6, it's 6 top sound. So when they're playing, trust me, they're playing, them are going good. So and then you are the last sound for play. So by that time, you like wondering, what you going to do for kind of rock the crowd?
Yeah.
I remember one particular dance and the DJ them, I can't remember who was playing before me, but the DJ going good. So when they said World Power next and him play him last song, came to mind was an intro. And the intro was Cheers. You know the theme song for Cheers?
Yeah.
So I don't know why it come to mind, but I decided, say, I'm going to try it. And with me, I always brave enough for try different stuff, because so what people don't understand and what some selectors don't understand. When you are playing a dance, it's not the regular music people talk about,
No, it's
the unusual music you play.
Right.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you play some unusual song and a man say, say, Jesus Christ, me that selector play a song. And where him get that from? And they talk about it tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. So when I dropped the Cheers music, Archangel he wasn't 100% with it at the time.
What he was
But
reaction?
when I dropped the song, and the song I play and people I sing, it's when it reached the chorus bit, that says, sometime you wanna go where everybody knows.
your name.
When the whole dance starts singing, that's it. Me take the party from right there, sir.
Yeah.
So that's when,
basically after Derek could play anything.
yeah. So me just do whatever I feel like from there, sir.
Yeah.
I say sometimes it's not the regular, it's the unusual song you play.
Makes
I remember next occasion I dropped I Need a Roof Over My Head. In the heat of the dance, everybody that normally play the popcorn, the Movado, the whatsoever. And when I dropped that song, Archangel, I make sure I tell him what I'm playing. And he said, you know what, you have some people go around and then buy the pretty car, then buy the clothes, then buy the this. And them still pay rent, or them not live nowhere, sleep on people's couch. But the most important thing is to own your own property.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm going to drop the song. When the song come in, I need a roof over my head. That's it. So sometimes, as I said to you, there's dances that you've been up against the big guns, even Matara and all of them, and you just decide, so you know what, you're going to play something unusual.
Definitely.
Hold on, let me just say a little thing. I feel like, big up to the Jamaican selector them, but I feel like when they come here in the UK, you guys show them too much homage.
And
You support DJ them.
I agree with you too.
Because they always seem like them are the one doing the roughing up and not get roughing up.
I agree with it, because in some cases, we, the UK DJs, always allow them the prime time.
Yeah.
You understand? We always play early warm, get the early tunes, and then give them the top, what they call the top 100.
Yeah.
So they can't go wrong.
Song them.
Yeah, they can't go wrong. And what they don't understand is sometimes the UK DJs, they're, how would I put this? They don't get the ratings as how they're supposed to. Because it's not just down to us, the promoters make it seem like we can't do the job. That's why they put us there to play an early warm. You understand?
Yeah.
And that's a whole trickle-down effect. It's a terms with a newcoming sound to all a sound that established in the business. That's in terms of the running order. And I feel like, say, it's a modern time. You show people respect, but I feel like, you know, if me a booking a dance and a big gun them, if me a play 5 o'clock and you a play 12, me a play hard, you know. Because when you come, you have to put in your share of the work.
Yeah, because that's where you get money for. You understand?
And I feel most of them, UK selected them.
Most of them foreign, international selector, the big selector, when them come from over abroad. Yeah, they're getting maybe 7, 8, 9 times, 10 times the amount the UK DJs getting.
Yeah, they're getting flights, hotel, and all that.
Everything, and the work that they're putting. I'm not disrespecting no one. Is less. They're not promoting the dance. They're not bigging up the dance. They're only come here when the dance is keeping.
Yeah.
The UK DJs, we have to make sure we promote the dance. We put it up our Instagram page, Facebook page, send it out on WhatsApp, everything. But we're not getting, not even a quarter of what they're getting, and we still not get the respect. You understand? Because we are do the field work.
Makes sense. Well, Power Sound, Ian in the building. You have highs and you have lows. You can say you're wise if you feel like I care zero. But you have bad times in the business as well. So there was a little recent incident, you know what I'm going to say, about you and a particular another DJ. He was here last week. So I asked him the question. So it's only right I mentioned it to you again. If you could just clarify what went down between...
To be honest with you, Rick, that is a topic where I really want to go upon. Because
that's fair enough.
Negativity. And the whole scenario about that was negative. You understand? It's not nice to DJ and DJ war. You understand? Things was said, feelings was hurt, because certain things said where me not really like. You understand? And as a DJ colleague, you understand? Me show you respect how much years. You shouldn't say certain things. You understand? If you never want finish play, you go over your time. You went over your time.
Okay.
So I spoke to you just...
We're just trying to clarify.
You know what? Let me speak about it. Yeah, I didn't want to, but let me speak about it. Your selector. I went to his selector and I said to the selector, you went over your time, brother. How much more you have to play? Calm, relax, and everything I said to the selector. Because me and the selector, good. You understand?
Yeah.
Him say, all right, then, brother, I'm going to play 2 more. Remember, the selector know he went over time. But the MC is different. The MC said, you know what? What go on? The MC selector said, I'm going to play 2 more. No, I'm not play 2 more. The man can't debate to me. So, he went on the mic. And then he starts saying, you're going like a Eurodance. P, I want you. Yeah, Ray. And he said the S word, your mother, whatsoever. You understand me? I said, so, walk select a colleague, talk to me on the level. Don't talk to me on the microphone. Don't load it up. You understand me? I said? So, that's where the whole thing went wrong.
Okay, so it was a misunderstanding.
It was a misunderstanding, because all I said to the guy is that you went overtime. You understand? You're a selector, me a selector. I show you respect over the years, throughout the years. You understand?
Yeah.
So, show me about little respect. Don't go up on the mic, load it up.
Yeah. We just wanted to clear that part out of it, because I really want to linger too much on it.
I don't want to linger upon the negative. What about the positive? What about relationship with you and him?
Everything good now?
Him good, me good.
Okay, that's good. So
You
it's
understand?
basically water underneath the bridge.
Yeah, man. Me go. You want to with me? You know that, Rick. You know that, Dragon. I'm good with everybody.
Me know that.
You understand? Me not carry feelings. No, I don't mean you.
You carry me.
I don't mean. Me not do them thing there. You understand me? I say.
Yeah.
I'm good with everybody. Me I ever select a friend. Me I ever select a good. You understand? If he want to carry feelings, that's down to him. You understand me? I say. My past that. That's under the what the carpet. The carpet.
Yeah,
That's under the carpet. That's under the rug. You understand me? I move on. We have other things towards the future to look towards.
Of course.
You understand?
So
We played in a couple dances afterwards.
and everything all right.
Everything good.
Good. So moving on now, 2019 this week. Tell me a little bit about what's coming on Thursday.
Thursday is my Earth Strong. Yeah, my 21st. So
What we are do?
eh?
What we are do Thursday?
Thursday, I celebrate my 31st, my 21st. Me not about 31st, my 21st birthday. So
yeah, 21st, and me I see some little thing. Me have somebody little grey.
No, you know-
I celebrated
no, but you know
21st
say-
birthday and I play music 32 years.
no, I didn't say me I play. Me say me I play from me at 9. I said we have 35 years of experience.
Okay.
So don't
And you are
twist it
cel-
up.
and you are
I know
celebrating.
exactly what I said.
Alright,
I know exactly what I said.
Okay.
So as I said to you, it's my 21st. Yeah.
All right, sir.
Don't watch them grey hair. I don't know. It's in your. Sometimes it's in your gene. You
Me
can
got
have grey
some
hair.
too.
Yeah, you know your gene. Now you how much?
Me what 35. Me not afraid to say
Yeah,
my
35.
age. I mean,
Yeah, I'm elder then. Anyway,
You see it?
this Thursday is my Heart Strong at Caribbean Eatery. Everyone's free food. You just come enjoy yourself, have a nice time. Music will be playing, DJ Rick will be there, Dragon will be there, loads of my selector colleagues will be there. So, you know, if you're celebrating your birthday on that day or maybe the day after, you can forward.
When-
Sheldon birthday,
Is
Sheldon.
everybody invited?
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
That's what I just said. It's free entry. Everybody come in.
No,
come
we
in.
know I'm free now, but we don't know if I could have invitation only.
No, it's not inviting anybody. Word of mouth, you can forward.
All right, so everybody's invited.
Yeah, everyone's
So
invited.
come out from Shirley, and we're gonna party till late.
Earlier, yes, sir.
So what the Shirley thing for?
And
Surely,
them man,
man.
you see them mix up everything. They can't
Surely,
even
yeah.
talk. People can't understand it no
we come
more.
out early as
I
a
don't
man
even
will
know.
live up a one hill over one little party, you know? And we not come out with early.
Hold on.
You see confusion now.
So if you going on your job interview and they said to you, you make sure that you come early.
Don't go. You can't sleep.
I don't need to answer back to that, you know what I mean?
Nah, go
Okay.
reach.
Okay.
But anyway, people, live in the studio this evening, Professor Ian is here from World Power Sound. I want to thank you very much for coming through. But one more thing me have against you, we keep saying this World Power year annual party. I never see nothing go on feet.
You know, Rick, you and Sheldon always. Yeah, I agree. You, Sheldon, Fitzroy, then everybody's been cussing me about that. There was 2 occasions that we set the date, did flyers, start
Yeah.
promoting and everything, and we stopped. Because other people decide that they might keep something on that particular day. So we step aside, cancelled our event, and allow them to keep it.
Next time, don't do that.
So I think sometimes we're too
Nice.
nice. So I think that this coming, I'm going to keep it.
So 2020, yeah?
2020. Sheldon was suggesting that I keep it as a all-inclusive. So I'm going to put maybe what would you say?
Well, if you
A
keep
note.
all inclusive, you have to go buy some blow palm tree and buy some sand. In the summer, we just throw it down somewhere. How do I headphone rave?
No.
I reckon
All-inclusive.
I put out the big sound. You know, we pay one money, I will drink all night. I would just take the bus come home, yeah.
I don't know about
To be continued.
I don't know about the drinking part. I don't know. So me and a big drinker. I mean, I want to do that.
Then we
But-
have to the all inclusive. We will drink chaser.
You know, you can't get little chaser. And the top shelf, them you buy it.
No, you have to get even like a rum punch, man, for your all inclusive. Come on, man.
No, you all right.
All
All
right.
inclusive.
I
You get your local food, your local finger food, your local stuff like that. You get free entry.
2 rum punch.
Here we go again with the rum punch. All right, yeah.
Anyway.
Rum punch, because we might have a few sponsors.
Yeah.
We're talking to a few people at the moment. As I said to you, it's in the pipeline. We're thinking about it.
Yeah.
So it all depends on how certain things go in the meeting with the sponsors. Then we determine how we're going to do it.
Makes sense.
So next year, look out for it. Next year, World Power anniversary. It might be a day event, an all-inclusive day event. As You know, to our seat, the normal dancehall is kind of watered down. And I see a couple day event keep and it go on good. So I'm looking into it myself.
The day event is more, what would I say? It got a more little vibe to it nowadays, more than the everyday dancehall party.
Yeah.
Yes, makes sense. All right, people, we're looking forward for that in the future. I want to thank World Power Sound Ian for passing through. Next time, hopefully, we can catch the full team and we can have a reason and have a joy. But today was good, a bit late, but we get something out of it.
I apologize about that. You
It's
don't
great.
know with the work and stuff, you know. I have to put in my little work. I don't know many rich like Dragon and thing and things. So
Okay, and further on in the news, thank you very much.
Dragon then, you don't know it. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
feed the boat, look a bit, I lie on my telephone. But people, thank you very much for watching the show. Catch us back here next Tuesday, same place, 9 o'clock right here. We call this the UpnLive Show. And remember, it's sponsored by Shush Prince, Vast Prince, and
produced by Royal Mag Entertainment. So everybody just log on to the YouTube channel. They don't know it's all about UpnLive Show on YouTube. Just subscribe to the thing. Yeah.
simple peace. Thank you very much, people. See you next week, same place, same time. Out.